Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Eric, one of the education specialists here at Easton Learning and Life Center, and thank you for coming back for another video. We are starting back our series called Thoughtful Thursdays, where we take you on a journey with the different mishaps and lessons that we find here in the garden, and help you, not lead you, but help you to gain a better understanding on how you can apply those lessons to your own actual real life experiences. Honestly, it's a blast to actually learn how we can apply all of the many lessons in the garden, from crops being damaged, from produce being eaten, to your plants getting away from you, to pruning, to watering, all of those good things, and how we can apply all of those different lessons to our lives. If you want to know more about what we do as an organization, make sure to click the link in the description box below, or go to our website, www.ebllcinc.com. And make sure to follow us on our socials. Facebook and Instagram is EBLLCINC. That's our handle for Instagram and Facebook. And our handle for TikTok is Project Grape. Okay? Without further ado, guys, let's get into this video. Just like your garden, it's really important to know when you need to remove plants, when you need to start new plants, and when you just need to start over and be okay with the process of starting over. So I really don't want to touch it, but I'm gonna try to touch it with my clippers. So this is really gross. So right here, what I have is our acorn squash. I'm gonna show you a close-up view of what the stalk looks like, which is this beginning part which comes out of the ground. Well, the stem part. In that close-up, you will see different holes that the vine borers have made. If you didn't know, vine borers are a type of insect larvae that moths lay. I believe it's a moth. It's by a moth. They put their eggs on the leaves, either on top or the underside of the leaf, your squash leaves, and once those eggs hatch, the vine borers, which is the larvae, they go into the stem of the squash plant. And we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squash getting ready to be pollinated by the bees and grow into actual squash that we could harvest for food for families. But I mean, at this point, the whole stem has been eaten raw, and not much more energy could have been gotten from the actual plant. Because once the vine borer goes into the leaves, which they have done as well, I'll show that as well, and the stem, they're eating out the inside of the plant. So the plant is literally being eaten alive. And at that point, you can't really have the plant ascertain new nutrients in the soil. It can't do its proper bodily functions because it's trying to fight off the predator. So it's best to just know when to give up, and it's not really giving up. You're just saying, okay, that happened, the squash didn't survive. We did get at least 3 squash from this actual plant, so that's a plus, that's a win. And we do have more squash throughout the garden. We have at least 20 more squash throughout the garden that have been transplanted and started from seed, and they will be producing more fruit in the next few weeks. So, you know, it's a win-lose situation, but you always keep a backup as far as transplants and new seeds being put into your garden. Another part of gardening that can be related to your actual life is dealing with stress and anger. Like, of course, these are normal emotions, but it's great to be able to have control of your emotions and to actually pause, take a breath, and think about your choices. So let me show you how I had to pause, take a breath, and think about my next choices as to what we will plant next because of this mishap. So since we're in this school garden, the school does have maintenance to come and, you know, keep the garden clean and fresh and looking nice. However, I'm guessing the maintenance people, the mowers mistakenly took our tomatillo patch for weeds, I'm guessing, because they are gone. And the only remnants of them are here. Like, you could tell that they were cut by a blade of some sort because the pieces are all here, which is so sad. I'm so upset. But, you know, I have no control over it. All I can control is myself and my next steps in producing more food for families while the students are on break. So what we're going to do, we are going to take our tomatillos here in this gold packet. We're not going to put them back there because I don't want that same thing to happen again. So we are going to choose a new place here in the garden for our tomatillos to go. We really don't even have a space over here, particularly. Like, we could put it right there where the garlic is, but that means I would have to harvest the garlic, remove those weeds, add some amendments. I don't have any amendments with me right now. I don't feel like doing all that. I think what I'll do is plant the tomatillos over here somewhere, I guess. We just removed the squash. The only place I could think it would be to put it right here in the front, because soon these mustard plants that you see flowering right there, they will be cut out and removed. I'm just giving them another week or so to get more dried out. So I guess we'll just take the seeds and plant them right here. These were tomatillo seeds that were found in the greenhouse. We previously discussed that on a video at least a month ago. But since these are very old, they still can grow, they still can germinate. However, their rate of germination would have gone down since they're older. But that's why I sprinkled them in without any true plan. Since they do have a low germination rate, we just want to have as many grow as possible. So that's why we put more seeds than needed, actually. So yeah, that's how we remedied that situation of having the tomatillos cut, because they were really about to start producing fruit. They had a bunch of flowers, they were getting bigger. But you know, you deal with that in situations, not only in your garden, but in your actual life, where things are going okay. They're either going okay, they're going good, they're going well, and then something out of your control happens, and you have two choices. You can be upset and act out of anger, out of frustration, out of rage, or two, you can pause, still be angry, but you can pause, think, and breathe, and think about the next action that you're going to take in order to control yourself and to remedy the situation so that you can move on with your life. So we just wanted to come in on this Thoughtful Thursdays, bring a new episode to a new season here on our channel for this series, and to bring you guys along on all of the mishaps that happen here in the garden. Again, these are things that you can take into your real life situations and apply them. Again, everything will not be perfect in a garden. Trust me, if you're wanting to grow food for yourself, everything will not be perfect. But once you get it, it will be so much fun. You're going to be thankful for all of the lessons and all of the mishaps that you did have in your garden. You're going to appreciate the produce and the harvest even more. Again, thanks for coming by to our channel. Make sure to follow us on our socials again at EBLLC INC on Facebook and Instagram, and Project Grape on TikTok. Make sure to follow, subscribe, do all of the things. Thanks so much for coming back for another Thoughtful Thursdays episode here on our channel. Until next time, we will see you guys later in the garden. Bye.